Howdy champs, my name is Mohit and people, today I'm going to show you how to effectively use the button tag. Let's start. Let me hit the create new HTML button or option. I'm presented with the XHTML1 transitional doc type. I'm going to change that. I'm going to convert it to HTML5 doc type like so. I'm going to save the document after giving it a title. I'm going to call it button tag. Okay, let's copy up this much. Let's save the file up. Let's call it button tag again. Let's say save. Alright, I'm gonna have an opening button tag out here. The type attribute, I'm gonna set it to button. Again, this is not compulsory, this is not mandatory. The other types are reset and submit. When you say the types of button, you're actually telling the Dreamweaver that you're not going to use these submit or the reset options out here. Just going to use it as a button. Again, this is additional information. You may or may not use the type attribute. And next up, people, I'm gonna do some inline styling. So I'm gonna use the style tag, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with an image. Actually, I want to use a background image, so I'm gonna say background and image. I'm gonna browse for the image like so, and right. And then I'm going to use a semicolon out here. I'm going to use the width attribute, sorry, not the Windows attribute, Control Z, width attribute. I'm going to set that to 200px. That I already know it is 200px for the image. Height 200px2. Okay, and let's close the button tag up here and here as well. And then out here inside H1, I'm just gonna call it button. Let's say gonna call it quality lessons. Okay, let's show you how things look like right now. And if I go to the live view, you can see this is the way my button looks like at the moment. So this quality lessons is coming from here. Okay, the width and height are coming from here, and this is the background image, and it's a depressible button. See, the moment I click, it actually goes in. Okay, very cool. Next up, people, what I wish to do is I want to use it as a hyperlink. So I'm gonna come out here after the inverted quotation marks, create some space, and I'm going to use some JavaScript, inline JavaScript. I'm going to say on click window dot location. Okay, window dot location is equal to, and then single quotation marks like this, enter the URL http:// quality lessons.net, and let's save the file and test it out. There you go. Not quite working. Did I save the file up? Let me just check. Okay, this should be equal to, not a dash. Now it should work. Let's preview it up again. It's coming up. Yes, works this time. Very cool. So this is the way you can actually create hyperlinks, links that go to a different URL, different location altogether. Okay, what if I wanted to create a reload button? First of all, let me change this title to a reload. And instead of saying windows.location is equal to, I'm gonna replace that with dot reload parenthesis. Let's test it out in Google Chrome. Okay, the moment I click this button, people, notice the way this symbol changes. That's it flickers, quite clearly indicating that the page is reloading. There's not much content out here, but this clearly tells you that it actually reloads. Okay, what if I want to close the window? change the window dot location and say close out here. Okay, and let's test it out this time. Excuse me. Yes, it collapsed. Pretty cool. What if I wanted to go to the previous or the next page? And the way to do that is, give me a sec. I'm just gonna copy a little bit of text and I'm gonna replace this by this. Okay, now let's read what exactly have I written out here. It says on click history dot is equal to history dot go minus 1. Now what that basically means is go to the previous page, and if I replace -1 with the number 1, now what this means is go to the next page. Alright, so since we don't have a previous and a next page, you can test it yourself. It's gonna work. Alright, so today we have seen how to effectively use the button tag, how to create a link using the button tag, how to reload the page using the button tag, how to collapse or close the browser window through the close command, and how to go to the previous or the next page using the button tag effectively. So I hope you like this tutorial, people. Enjoyed it, and I hope you'll keep coming back for more. You have a good day. Bye bye. Peace.